Hey everyone, welcome to Desi TV Australia. My name is Zoran Sahir and we're at the SCG, the Sydney Cricket Ground, for this exciting KO Sports event. We of course had the longest run up by Alyssa Perry, the women's cricket of course, bowling to the one and only David Warner, the opening batsman of Australia, and it was a fantastic 1 hour. We had legends like Adam Gilchrist, Pat Cummins, the test captain, and of course David Warner himself. Alongside we had Mark Waugh, we had so many people, Brendan Julian. We of course have the biggest summer of cricket on its way with the ICC T20 World Cup taking place in just 2 months from now, rather less than 2 months. But stay tuned for that. Lots of cricket coming, Test cricket, and of course the Ashes and the exciting series against Australia and South Africa at the end of this year. You don't want to miss out. I'm joined with 2 of Australia's greatest cricketing legends, Pat Cummins and David Warner, with me joined over here. Thank you so much for talking to me. Just a quick question to the 2 of you. We have the biggest event coming up in the cricketing calendar, the ICC T20 World Cup. What are your thoughts, Pat, to start with?
I can't wait. Only 12 months ago we had our last one and managed to take home the trophy. Now we get to do it at home in front of our home crowd, so can't wait.
Sure. And Davey, what are your thoughts, because you've just played the IPL, both of you of course, and of course T20 becoming such a prominent part of cricket. What are your thoughts leading up to the big tournament?
I just echo Pat's words. Obviously here at home it's going to be exciting. We had a ODI World Cup in 2015 here, so we know what the feeling's going to be like, and we're just excited that our fans in Australia get to come out and watch us and support us.
Perfect. And just a quick question to wrap up. India is sort of a big part of the ICC tournaments. Australia is a big part of ICC tournaments. Who is your prediction for the finals, if you could ever pick one?
You want us to play India?
You've already said. You already told us. I think it's probably any T20 is such a format that any team on their day can win. Obviously, I'd love for us to be there. If it was a team like India or Pakistan or Sri Lanka, who have so many supporters here in Australia, I think it'd be a wild MCG final.
Awesome, perfect. And would you have a sort of a specific opponent if you could ever choose one?
Look, I just wouldn't like to be an Indian selector. You can field about 3 teams. Look, I think obviously India's going to be obviously a good challenge. They've got world-class death bowling, but look, I think it's going to be a fast bowling group. I think they're the ones who are going to use these dimensions of these grounds in Australia, big boundaries, to whoever uses that to their advantage will probably go a long way in this tournament.
Awesome. But the one and only, one of the greatest all-time favourite wicket keepers and batsmen of our times, Adam Gilchrist. Thank you so much for joining me.
Pleasure.
Awesome. I just want to start by asking you, Adam, we have one of the biggest tournaments in the cricketing calendar coming up in Australia for the first, a long time. What are your thoughts on it?
I can't wait. Very exciting. Just 12 months really after the last T20 World Cup, and obviously Australians have fond memories of that, so to now be hosting it, I know no one's ever won back-to-back and no one's ever won it at home, but I think Australia do start as one of the favoured teams given the conditions here, the confidence they'll have from that victory last year. It's pretty much the same player group together, a lot of excitement, and it's building around Australia, and ticket sales are great. It's going to be a huge atmosphere at games. Can't wait to be a part of it.
Awesome. Now, Gilly, T20 has become a very, very prominent format in world cricket nowadays, and I think with the IPL, with the Big Bash happening, cricketers are actually even sort of leaning towards that format much more. What do you see the format, and what do you see the future of Test cricket and the future of cricket altogether? In which direction is it going, really?
Yeah, Test cricket I think will survive. It's survived this long. There was, when one-day international cricket first turned up, it was felt that might be the demise of Test cricket, but it forged a way through and became even more valuable, and I think that's even happened again with T20 cricket coming along. So it'll be interesting to see the dynamic between one-day international cricket, the 50-over format. They're huge tournaments. Everyone loves a Cricket World Cup, but is that sustainable if there's less and less being played in between? We'll have to wait and see. I don't know the actual answer. I think if it's well administrated, there could and should be room for all 3, because I think they do have different nuances and different characteristics that make them attractive. So hopefully we can balance it all up. I think the players enjoy playing all the formats, so if that's the case, let's try and get the balance right.
Awesome. And lastly, quick question, which is the batsman to look out for this World Cup, which is the bowler to look out for this World Cup?
Oh goodness, there's so many, aren't there? Look, let's think across the the England, Joss Butler, he plays out here. He plays very well out here in these conditions. So I'll put him, and he had a big tournament last time in the UAE. But we'll go with him, and I think, a guy that I thought possibly could have matched David Warner as player of the tournament in the UAE was Adam Zampa. But I've gone one England, one Australia there, but any nation could produce anyone.
Sure. I think good answer. Thank you so much, Gilly, for joining us at Desi TV, and wish you all the very best. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. KO Sports has always been the best broadcaster and, of course, bringing you the best live coverage of cricket in Australia. So stay tuned, log into KO and watch kosports.com.au.